y'all, so I'm back once again. So I want to finish talking about this ice cream man slash ice cream truck symbolism. So as I mentioned before, that the ice cream man slash ice cream truck can represent like a symbol of peace, calm, innocence. What else? Like basically all the joyous things in life, right? But there is another side, a dark side of those things, because in your dreams, this entity could come to you and pose as this innocent person with this mask on, right? And they could come off as like, hey, here you go, young lady, or here you go, young man, or here you go, whatever, And the whole time they may have bad intentions. You may notice that this particular entity could change into something more sinister. Like I mentioned in other video about the movie Legion, right? And that movie was spooky because if you notice, they took a figure who was very innocent, supposed to be very innocent, but they made it very grotesque, evil, and wicked looking. It looked horrible. This ice cream man was nothing near being a good humor man or whatever. He was monstrous. And he made sure that he scared the hell out of people. Uh, Here's the thing, it shows that even the devil can take someone who is supposed to be innocent and or a figure that represents innocence and pervert it and basically distort its meaning by making this particular entity bad when it's not normally known as being bad, right? So with that being said, this also represents that pleasure is also fleeting, because with ice cream, as soon as you start licking it, it melts in your mouth, right? So it's almost like a temporary fix or a high, except for it's a sugar high and not drugs or alcohol or sex. But it you have to eat it quickly, right? Because it'll melt, right? It'll melt right in your hands pretty much. And it shows that nothing lasts forever. So what you have to do is you have to cherish everything in the here, in the here and now, and make the best of life. But if you are still suffering from childhood wounds, childhood wounds. Why did I say wounds, y'all? Wait a minute, what's going on? You know what? Some of us carry baggage or generational curses, if you will, from our ancestors or family members, and it can develop in a woman's womb while she's pregnant with her child. And we can carry those wounds while we're in the womb. So maybe it's a good thing I did accidentally say that. That was just like a slip, like I don't know. But anyway, so pretty much if you're getting rewarded with ice cream in a dream, right? You have to be careful, because this person could be predatory, they could be manipulative, they could be a trickster, and they could be playing with your mind and your emotions and spiritual energy and really trying to trick you and lure you into uh rough waters or rough tides or and not calm waters, okay? So they could be trying to remind you of things that you thought you healed from, but really is trauma that you could be facing. And it's a lot to consider, because if you think about it, some people had a corruption of innocence and joy in their life. And if you notice that this figure turns into, from this nice, super nice, sweet, giving, happy, happy, joy, joy, carefree type of individual, to a monster like in the Legion movie, then you got some work to do, because This is showing that there's something broken and from your past, and you need to heal from that. Um, what else was I thinking of? It was something else I wanted to touch base on. Sometimes, and I wasn't going to go there, but I am, it could be a sign of spiritual warfare that somebody could be sending something to you, like an entity that could come off as being like very kind and generous, but they could do have like a metamorphosis right in front of your eyes, and it could really be like a demon or something, and they could come off as being like this generous, carefree, just, you know, living life like they living on a bed of roses every day and have no worries, but really they could be just pure evil. It could be something trying to lure you into a trap, some type of spiritual trap, so they can feed off your light, your energy, your emotions. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Wrapping everything up in a nutshell. Um, if you see something eerie like that in your dreams, um, yeah, that's a telltale sign that you might want to start doing some healing work, even practice prayer, meditation, and yeah, it's crazy because oh, another thing I wanted to touch base on. This type of energy could come off as like, I know before I talked about clown, demonic clown imagery. If this ice cream man who appears in this ice cream truck full of goodies, right, comes up to you and it looks like he has a clown outfit on or something, yeah, you might want to steer away fast as you fucking can, because that's definitely a demon. If it looks like a evil ass court jester or some type of Joker looking figure, I'm even thinking like I said, like it's giving me that type of demonic clown imagery. You know what I'm saying? And like in Legion, that's what that thing reminded me of. And like I said in the other video before, when I talked about clown imagery, I think that was the video. Let me see here, scroll. It was called Demonic Influences in the Media Programming and Why People Love Being Evil and Playing with the Dark Side. This kind of like intertwined with that video. If you want to go back and take a peek or view it or however analyze it, it's fine with me. Yeah, this is like insane. There's definitely spiritual warfare out there, and they could come in various forms, whether it be an innocent figure who could transform into something demonic right before your eyes, you name it. So just be careful out there, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Y'all can leave y'all comments. I just wanted to point that out because I noticed like there are movies, that a lot of clown type of movies that come off as being weird. And if you think about it, a clown can hand you a toy or whatever, not really well, not a toy per se, but like those balloons that they twist up and stuff into animals shaped like animals and shit. Yeah, just because somebody gifting you something doesn't mean that it's coming from a good place, okay? That's all I can say. It could be some undertones or underlying symbolism or meaning behind that, okay? So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I would like to thank you all once again for tuning into my channel. Once again, my name is High Priestess Tana. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you really like this video, it'd be wonderful if you could definitely share it and also like it. You know, I just want to make sure that everybody has visibility to my content. But thank you so much. I just appreciate all the love and for y'all stopping by just to check me out. Um, yeah, it's been real. Peace. Y'all take care. Love y'all. And I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all week. Stay strong, stay blessed. Keep living your life in a positive way. I'm not saying every day is going to be sunshine and rainbows and ice cream, but make your day a good day as much as possible. And if you don't feel like it's going good, pray on it. You can also reach out to me. I have my moments. I have days that aren't so good either. Trust me, I'm not better than nobody else. Okay. All right. Peace.